Once, in a quiet village surrounded by hills and whispering trees, there lived a curious young girl named Emmy. While other children chased dragonflies or played by the stream, Emmy was different. She was always asking the big questions. Why are we here? How do we live a meaningful life? What does it mean to be truly at peace? One day, she overheard villagers speaking about a wise old Zen master who lived at the very top of the tallest hill. They said this master had helped many find clarity, peace, and something called Zen. Determined to discover it for herself, Emmy set off up the hill. The journey was long, the path steep, but her heart was filled with purpose. At last, she arrived at a small, wooden temple nestled in silence and birdsong. There, seated on a woven mat, was the Zen master, a gentle old woman with soft eyes and a knowing smile. With excitement trembling in her voice, Emmy bowed and asked, "Master, how can I find Zen?" The woman looked at her kindly and replied, 10 years. Emmy blinked. 10 years. She straightened her shoulders. But what if I work really hard? I'll study day and night. The master nodded. Then, 20 years. Emmy was stunned. 20? But what if I give it everything? No distractions, no laziness, just complete dedication. The master smiled even more. In that case, 30 years. Confused and frustrated, Emmy blurted out, "I don't understand. Why does it take longer the harder I try?" The master's voice was calm and clear. "When one eye is fixed on the destination, only one eye remains to see the path." Emmy fell silent.
There, seated on a woven mat, was the Zen master, a gentle old woman with soft eyes and a knowing smile. With excitement trembling in her voice, Emmy bowed and asked, "Master, how can I find Zen?" She thought about it deeply. She realized she had been chasing an idea, a result. She had been sprinting toward an invisible finish line, thinking peace was a prize to be won with enough effort. The master gently continued, "Imagine climbing a tall tree to reach the sweetest fruit at the top. If you only stare at the fruit, dreaming of its taste, you might slip and fall. But if you pay attention to each branch you grip, each step you take, you will climb with balance. And one day, without even noticing, you'll be there." That day, Emmy's heart changed. She returned to the village, not to give up, but to truly begin. She started noticing the wind in the trees. She listened more deeply to her mother's voice. She practiced kindness without needing recognition. And over time, something grew inside her. Not a rush to achieve, but a peaceful rhythm of becoming. In life, we often chase results, success, recognition, happiness, believing they'll make us whole. But sometimes, the more we force it, the further it slips away. The real treasure isn't always at the end of the path. It's in the steps we take to get there, in the effort, in the stillness, in how we show up moment by moment. So take a breath, let go of the rush, and remember, the journey itself is the destination.